The world is full of stories that can change a heart forever. Today, I'm taking you on a magical journey unlike any other. A journey where hope shines brighter than fear. Where even the smallest act of kindness creates miracles. Let's begin this unforgettable adventure together. Long ago, beyond the tallest forests, stood a peaceful little village. The people lived simple lives filled with love and gratitude. Every sunrise brought happiness to every family. But no one knew their peaceful days were about to change. A great challenge was waiting just ahead. Without warning, disaster struck the entire village. The crops stopped growing, and the river slowly dried up. The once green forest became silent and lifeless. Fear spread through every home as hope began to fade. The villagers wondered if they would ever recover. One cold evening, everyone gathered around a glowing fire. They searched together for a way to save their home. Suddenly, a brilliant star raced across the dark sky. It grew brighter as it rushed toward the village. Everyone watched in complete amazement. The glowing star landed gently in the village square. A warm golden light filled every corner of the night. When the light finally faded, something incredible appeared. A tiny fairy stood before the surprised villagers. Her smile instantly replaced fear with hope. "My name is Lyra," the tiny fairy said gently. "I have come to help your village. I can grant you 3 special wishes. But every wish must come from a pure and honest heart." The villagers listened with growing hope. The wise elder, Mr. Gregory, stepped forward respectfully. He thanked Lyra for her kindness and generosity. "But everyone here has different dreams," he said. "How can we choose only 3 wishes?" The fairy smiled with quiet confidence. "Listen carefully to your hearts," Lyra replied. "The right choice will always reveal itself." The villagers looked at one another thoughtfully. Silence filled the village for a moment. Then a brave little girl stepped forward. Her name was Emily, and her heart was full of kindness. She wished for the forest to become alive again. She wanted birds to sing and flowers to bloom. Lyra gently raised her magical wand. The first miracle was about to begin. A wave of sparkling magic swept across the forest. Dry trees suddenly turned bright green again. Colorful flowers covered the ground in seconds. Birds filled the air with joyful songs. The villagers cheered as hope returned once more. Everyone stood amazed by the beautiful forest. Hope returned to every smiling face. Then a hard-working farmer named Daniel stepped forward. He looked at the fairy with grateful eyes. It was time for the second wish. Daniel wished for rich, fertile land once again. He wanted every family to have enough food. Lyra smiled and lifted her glowing wand. Golden magic spread across the empty fields. The earth began to change before everyone's eyes. Tiny green sprouts pushed through the soil. The fields quickly became fresh and full of life. Fruit trees blossomed with colorful flowers. The villagers celebrated with tears of happiness. Their future finally looked bright again. Only one magical wish remained. The villagers gathered to discuss their final choice. Many different ideas filled the conversation. Some wished for wealth, while others wanted protection. The wise elder quietly raised his hand. Mr. Gregory smiled with wisdom and kindness. He thanked Lyra for her incredible gifts. Then he made a very special wish. He wished for kindness and unity to live forever. The entire village fell silent with admiration. Lyra's eyes sparkled with joy and pride. She said it was the wisest wish of all. With one final wave of her magical wand, everything began to glow. A warm golden light surrounded the entire village. Every heart was filled with love and peace. From that day on, Silver Meadow became a place of happiness. The forest stayed green, and the rivers flowed once again. The harvests were plentiful every season. Neighbors cared for one another like family. The village had truly found lasting harmony. Years passed, but no one forgot Lyra's kindness. Parents shared her story with their children every generation. The tale became a treasured village legend. It reminded everyone to stay humble and caring. Its message lived on forever. Alex gently closed the magical storybook with a smile. He reminded everyone that true miracles begin with kindness. The greatest wishes are never about wealth alone. They come from hearts filled with love and compassion. That is the real magic of this story. Now it's your turn to dream for a moment. If you met a magical fairy, what would your 3 wishes be? Share your answer in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more magical adventures. Until next time, keep believing in kindness, hope, and the magic within your heart.